Pwede bang kumuha ng multiple clients as a freelancer? Pwede bang mag-apply sa iba't ibang agency as a freelancer? Hi, Mary here, and everyday nagpo-post ako ng bagong videos na pwede nyo sundan as some sort of roadmap kung gusto nyo na maging freelancer, virtual assistant, or gusto nyo na mag-work from home gamit ang computer at internet. As a freelancer, from the word itself, when you're doing freelancing, you should be able to have multiple clients. As long as kaya ng katawang Diyos sa mo, ay ilaban mo. Pero, the question is, there's always this limit when it comes to multiple. When you say multiple kasi, it could be 3, it could be 5, it could be 10. I even saw someone saying that they have 12 clients. And kaya nga ba yun? I actually have quite a few clients sa sarili ko na personal. Yung agency namin, meron kami dong mga reps na may multiple clients. And it really depends. So, isa-isahin muna natin ha. Personally, can you have multiple clients? Yes, as long as yung mga clients mo do not have these limitations sa contracts nila na you can't have other clients. Kasi meron mga clients, lalo na yung mga full-time, na sinasabi nila na hindi ka pwedeng maghanap na ng ibang clients. Amin ka lang, akin ka lang, ganon. Siyempre, kung tama naman yung bayad at saka kung masasapol naman niya yung needs mo, bakit hindi? Diba? Meron ding mga agencies that are open to the idea that since they're hiring you as an independent contractor, it's possible that you would have other clients. And ang nakalagay lang sa limitations ng contracts nila is that you can't have someone under the same industry because magkakaroon ng conflict of interest. You always just have to make sure na you communicate this with your clients. But you do not offer this sa interviews ng, alam mo yung ikaw mismo yung, I have another client kasi hindi kita matitake ng full-time, ganon. Unless tanungin ka ng client, which rarely happens, especially if hindi naman full-time yung hinahanap nilang tao para do sa team nila, you don't offer it na. The main reason why people, especially sa onshore, are outsourcing their work is because it saves them money, yung overhead expenses, but at the same time, they are fully aware that this person could be working on different clients. Ang pinakang hindi lang okay is you are being paid hourly pagkatapos 3 yung computer mo at sabay-sabay kang nag-work dun sa 3 hourly contracts na yon. If you accept the client on an hourly basis, yung oras na binabayaran nila sa'yo, sila lang dapat yung ginagawa mo. Ang tawag kasi doon is moonlighting. Ibig sabihin, meron ka ng isang hourly na contract, pagkatapos nakuha ka pa ng ibang hourly contract. Now, sa agencies, mas madali siya. Pwede kang mag-apply sa lahat ng agencies. Applyan mo. Pero pag natanggap ka na sa isa, you have to, again, go back and ask or check yung contracts. Pwede ba akong tumanggap ng work from other agencies? Kasi for the most part, I think base sa nakikita ko requirements ng mga agencies, is pag natanggap ka sa kanila, hindi ka na pwedeng mag-work ng similar na parang lines of business. Similar na LOB na client nila. Kasi nga conflict of interest na yung tawag doon. I would highly recommend this. Kung magsisimula pa lang kayo, applyan yung lahat. Meaning, mag-a-apply kayo sa mga platforms na kagaya ng Upwork, online jobs, hanap kayo ng clients sa LinkedIn. Mag-apply din kayo sa lahat ng agencies. But the goal is for you to get used to the parang environment. Yung ma-expose kayo ng ma-expose sa napakaraming interviews up to a point na tinanong na yun sa akin sa ganito. Ito, sagot dyan. Yung sanay na sanay ka nang makipag-converse, yung sanay ka nang makipag-usap, sanay ka nang i-present yung skill set mo doon sa mga businesses or sa mga agencies hanggang sa makahanap ka ng mga willing na tanggapin ka. Tapos bibigyan ka niya ng job offer. Ngayon, eto na ang masaya dyan. Kapag nasa harapan mo na yung mga job offer, saka ka ngayon mamili. And kung bago ka pa lang, wag mo munang pangarapin ng multiple clients. Isa-isa lang. Master one. Isa muna. Kasi kapag halimbawa, first time mo maging freelancer, tas 5 kagad yung clients mo, yung utak natin, it's not wired to handle multiple things all at the same time. Mas madali tayo, and para sa akin lang to, kung kayo, smart kayo, at mas pumapalo ang brain cells ninyo kaysa sa akin, go for it. Pero para sa akin, hindi okay na Meron akong 5 clients na i-onboard sabay-sabay, iba-iba yung task, iba-iba yung goals, iba-iba yung output na kailangan, kasi maguguluhan ako. Sabi nga nila, you can't serve 2 masters at the same time. Pero kung kaya mong magsagwan sa 5 river ay haladali. Ganyan, kanya-kanyang diskarte talaga yan. Depende na lang kung kaya nyo. Also, never forget that even if mukha tayong pera and we're working for that money, honey, huwag nyo kalimutan magpahinga. Kasi ang nagiging problema at ang pinakang problema talaga ng mga babies ko na nagmo-multiple clients na is tulog. Do not sacrifice yung health ninyo para laang ma-achieve ninyo yung sinasabi nung iba or yung pinoportray nung iba o yung pinapakita nung iba sa social media na X number of figures na ino-earn as a freelancer. Hope this helps. Comment any questions you guys have about working from home and follow for more work from home chismis. Bye!